Hello everybody, this is Blightwind bringing you another cast. Just popping into a replay here. So, looks like everyone's connecting decently fast. I don't think that's the real B-Ballin', but hopefully, if that, I'll tag him in this anyways. Hopefully, I'll try and ask around, see if it is. I don't see Prolo mid with him, so probably isn't him recording one of his wonderful pubbin' with B-Ballin'. But looks like we're just waiting for the last guy to connect, and we'll be able to get this underway. I hope you're all enjoying your wonderful Victoria Day for those of us up here in Canada. But we've got Kira playing a Kunkka.
Treant Protector.
NML Hero playing Treant Protector. Everyone else kind of waiting it out. They don't want to pick too quick, otherwise they'll give away what's going on. They do not want to get counterpicked. Scrutinizer, VN Scrutinizer playing
Tinker.
a Viper. Womb Raider playing Tinker.
I speak for the
Zato,
trees.
I'm guessing is the pronunciation of that, playing Nature's Prophet. And we've only got a couple seconds left, so I imagine the rest of the picks will fire out pretty quick here.
The sack.
IBTD playing Leshrac. Bring this open so that I can have a good look.
Prepare for battle.
Let's have a look at this guy's Steam profile. Oh, it is. So it is the real B-Ballin'. Well, that's just great. He's going to be playing a Necrolite. TTTT is playing a Windrunner. QQ Moore is on the Marana. And Pazuzu playing a Ricky Morrow. This is looking like a really good lane. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that you're gonna have probably Nature's Prophet jungle, Tinker mid,
30 seconds.
Treant
to
Protector I
battle.
want to say will be top, with Necrolite Marana as your dual lane. It looks like Prophet's just gonna be laning, so you're gonna have a Prophet Marana lane. Prophet's looking pretty standard for his items. He doesn't really need clarities because he's only gonna be sprouting every so often, and it'll mostly be to set up
Battle
Marana arrows.
begins.
She's sitting on some pretty basic items too, starting with Leap, perfectly safe option. The Tinker is going to be mid. He's probably, yeah, going for a fast bottle. He's got level 1 laser. Always fun. B-Ballin' on that Necromancer with a level 1 death pulse. Pretty standard items here too. I imagine he'll pick up a mech. Leech Seed on the Treant Protector with a stout shield and 2 stacks of tangos. Up against a Leshrac, the Leshrac and Kunkka, starting with the Split Earth, pretty basic items there. No skill yet on the Kunkka. He started with a Bracer and Tango Salve Clarity. Viper mid with a Wraithband, 2 Ironwood Branches, Tango Salve. That's perfectly fine. Nether Toxin and Poison Attack to start. Ricky's sitting on 3 stacks of Tangos, a Quelling Blade, 2 Ironwoods. Honestly, I probably would have liked him to see him get a Stout Shield instead, go for a poor man's. Ricky doesn't really need... Oh! Sprout on Ricky. But he's going to be fine. He'll eat a couple tangos and be perfectly fine. It actually makes sense that he went so many tangos now that I think about it. Tango Quelling Blade, he'll be able to get out of those sprouts. Windrunner, starting with Windrun. This is alright. Oh, it looks like we got... No. Thought maybe some action up top here. But her items are looking pretty basic too. Looks like everyone's just kind of poking back and forth right now. Viper's sitting on his tower. Tinker sees that regen rune. He's going to fire off another missile, so then he can go pick it up without worry.
This will fix me right up.
You know, get the most mana usage out of that. He might even try and come in here. Oh, no, he wasn't able to get close enough for a laser yet. Kunkka taking some harass, the Necrolite. Just pumping in a couple auto attacks. Ricky's down to 4 tangos now. He's using Blink Strike really recklessly. And of course, as soon as I cut away, Necrolite gets killed. Looks like it was a split earth onto a torrent with a bunch of Diabolic Edict in on there. This Kunkka's still poking away. Gonna be getting some free harass with that Tidebringer. So Ricky's he's having an alright time. Let's have a look at some last hits. So you got 6-0 on the Necrolite, 6-2 on the Tinker, and 7-2 on the Mirana. Everyone else is pretty basic. 9-5 sitting on the Viper, 7-1 on the Ricky. Oh, Windrunner's gonna eat an arrow. She's probably gonna go down here. Oh no, she manages to Windrun away. Oh man, is this? Oh, this Nature's Prophet's gonna go down.
Autumn comes.
That was incredible. She popped Windrun at the perfect time to dodge a couple auto attacks, so that she was able to stay inside the Sprout without taking an overly huge amount of damage. Run away. Here comes Viper. They're gonna look to go on to this Mirana. He does not have his ult yet, so they won't have the super slow yet. But they will be able to just pump in some auto attacks. She'll get the leap off, but will they chase? Yeah, it looks like it. You've got Prophet, who's looking to do a bit of jungling. He's not going to go to her aid, but they're just going to leave that, take some free harass. The Ricky's got boots now, and he got himself a kill. Doing some Edict damage on the tower. Oh no, just Edict harass. But Little Shrek's going to take a bit of damage himself. Windrunner went mid to try and stop this Tinker. He's got his bottle. He's got another 300 gold saved up. Probably gonna look to pick up those boots and start on those boots of travel. Take a power shot. Ricky's gonna take another couple auto attacks. Mirana's sitting on almost 800 gold here. Ooh, big arrow comes through. Ricky's probably gonna go down here. But Viper's gonna get a kill on the Prophet in exchange. He's got his... can pick up his ult. Get your ult. Come on, you can do it. Gonna get the Mirana just by pumping in those auto attacks. You know, pumping in those poison attacks. The Viper Strike would have been a useful thing to throw in. Just fire that off. Early advantage for this Dire team,
Radiant's bottom tower
which is
under
not
attack.
a good thing because they do definitely have far superior carry potential. A Ricky and a Viper can just take over this game, and a Mirana won't really... like, a Mirana Tinker won't really be able to stop that. Tinker thrives the most when he can just boots of travel around and be looking to either farm with March on the Machines or just laser missiles, like laser rocket somebody for entirely too much damage. It's gonna be nighttime now, so this Viper might look to do a little bit of ganking. Windrunner's gonna TP back mid. They're gonna put a slow out on this Tinker. Viper strike onto him. He's gonna eat a power shot, and he's definitely going down. Well done. Didn't blow the Viper strike too early. Just wanted to pump a couple auto attacks in so that he could get the Tinker down low. Then as soon as Tinker wanted to actually run away, drop the Viper strike on him. So he's super slowed, can't get away. Windrunner gonna move down bottom here. Mirana's just kind of looking to farm away. Belt of Strength picked up on the Riki. He's going to be looking to finish those power treads. Just needs about another 250 gold to pick up the Gloves of Attack. Or Gloves of Haste for that. Yeah, Gloves of Haste.
Illusion.
Remembering names is hard. Viper is going to find an Illusion Rune. So about 7 minutes into the game, we are looking at a 2,000 experience advantage. Just curling up a little bit. And probably about a 2,200 gold advantage. It's kind of plateaued off there. So what is good to see is that the Radiant team isn't falling more behind. They are at least farming enough to keep things as they are right now. And if they can manage to do that, then as the game goes on, that 2,200 gold advantage will be less of a percentage, so it will have less of an impact late game. Viper's going to send an illusion over here, looking to scout this out. I don't know if it'll last long enough to actually spot the rune. He's got both of his illusions sitting there. Depends really on when you pick up the rune, if you can actually use them to scout the next one out. Windrunner is going to go looking, going to find a prophet who's doing a bit of pulling. So, they can screw that up. They'll have the wave come in, clash still at the tower here. And that didn't even get stacked up. He's gonna be able to spot the rune. It's an invis that's top. So I imagine he's gonna go grab that pretty soon here. Viper strikes back up. Riki taking some tower hits. They're gonna put this within deny range, so they're gonna want to finish this right now. Fortunately, treants are gonna come through. Prophet manages to get to deny. Riki tried to sneak in to get that last hit. Viper's gonna come in though. Prophet's gonna TP out, so he will be fine. The Mirana is just kind of hanging around in the jungle. Tinker's gonna pick up an invis. I have a feeling that this is going to be a dead Leshrac. Leshrak's going to come up here. He's going to pick up a TP scroll. Laser! Oh, perfect. Now Kunkka's in a lot of trouble. He's going to get lasered. Now he can attack. Leech Seed is going to be active. He's going to drop a torrent on top of himself to drop any chase. The Leshrac was a little upset about it. Prophet's going to TP up here. They're probably going to look to push this out. That was great. The torrent did stop the chase, but he took a bunch of damage from a rocket, I imagine, and Creeps managed to finish him off. He's only got level 1 treants, which is unfortunate, so there's only going to be 2 of them, not going to really be able to push this. Kunkka's going to be able to sit here, clear out some lanes. He's got his Perseverance for his Battle Fury. He's got level 3 Tidebringer. The Viper has an Aquila and treads now. Oh, they're gonna jump all of them top. He's gonna get arrowed. He's just gonna get absolutely destroyed. He seems a little confused as to what exactly happened. And when I say all of them, I mean everyone except Tinker. Where do you guys come from? The Riki has his treads and 1,000 gold. I imagine, yeah, he's gonna pick up a Blade of Alacrity. He's gonna be looking to pick up another one and a Robe of
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Robe of the Magi to do the Split Earth and a Viper Strike on top of the Treant. That's gonna be a kill. Viper's got a dominating spree. Windrunner's gonna be sitting here, sitting pretty. Diffusal Blade, I always screw that name up. I apologize. Mirana's just gonna kind of go wandering. She's got 2 Wraith Bands. The Belt of Strength for her power treads, just looking to pick up the Gloves of Haste now. Kunkka's going to be pushing this lane out so that they can't push this middle lane. Tinker's going to bottle up a Haste Rune. He'll probably look to fire a, sloppy Prophet ult. This top tower is going to go down. Edict, Windrun, or Focus Fire. To see such a quick Focus Fire. Normally you see Shackle Shot maxed out before Focus Fire is even considered, but it is fantastic for pushing towers. It gives you maximum attack speed against one target, so you can just toss it on that tower and just start machining attacks in. She doesn't do horrible damage, 73, so you can definitely do a lot of especially with another pushing champion like Leshrac. This Raiden team's making a bit of a comeback. You're looking at it just over 1,000, probably about 1,100 gold or experience advantage. And the gold is still sitting at 4,000 for the Dire because they've been pushing towers, because they have been getting kills, and they've been able to farm all the while. They have not had to commit 4 heroes to defend a push. They've been doing it with 2 or 3, been able to farm with the rest. Kunkka's going to drop a Torrent and use Tidebringer to finish that wave up. Windrunner finds herself a Illusion Rune. Kunkka's going to pick himself up Boots. For new items, Viper has his Boots of Elven Skin, which for some reason are bracers. No idea why, but he's probably going to be looking to pick up a Yasha.
Radiant's middle tower is
It's not often that you see a Viper rush something like a Yasha. Probably going to go into a Manta style. Most often you see them pick up something like a Vanguard. But aside from new items, you've got Arcane Boots on the Treant. You have a Basilius picked up on the Prophet. And Kunkka's still waiting for the pieces for his Battle Fury. Windrunner's gonna get taken out here as well as Leshrac. But B-Ballin's gonna get jumped on by the Riki here, and the Kunkka putting in some auto attacks, dropping a Torrent on top of that smoke cloud. Arrow's gonna come through with. So that was a 2-for-2 exchange, I do believe. So, oh no, it was a 2-for-1. So the Dire team losing a bit out here. Torrent gonna be dropped to clear out the creep wave a little. Missile's gonna come through, do a bunch of damage. Kunkka's gonna have to at least hang back to let that Perseverance regen him up. Ricky's sitting around looking for someone he can pick off. He's got the second Blade of Alacrity. He's looking for about another 200 gold for the Robe of the Magi. And then I believe it is 900 gold for the Diffusal Blade recipe. 850, I was very close. Treant's going to be looking to do a bit of jungling here, but he is definitely beefy. Sitting on 7 armor. Ricky doesn't have a whole lot of damage yet, so he probably won't be able to just instantly destroy this Treant. Prophet Necrolite sitting down here. Necrolite's picked up Power Treads. And he's got his ult now, so he can definitely start doing a lot better. They're going to use this Basilius. 5 for the Dire down here. Necrolite is in a ton of trouble. The Necrolite manages to fall back. Does not get shackled, but this Prophet, Silence, he cannot TP out. And everything's going to get dropped on top of him. That is unfortunate. The Necrolite I don't know, there's a Dire ward here, and that is it. There is no ward coverage. Bad support's not doing their thing. And this tier 2 is probably going to go down. Kunkka will just tank that up. Split Earth and some Edict damage will finish that off. Sitting at level 3 Split Earth. Level 4 Edict. Some missiles going to come through. Viper's going to TP out. And they probably don't want to jump into this. Ooh, Prophet. Dropping in on top. He's going to get Split Earth. Are they going to turn around for it? Mirana's going to get the Viper. Going to end that killing spree. Windrunner's going to get Overgrowth. Ricky kills the Prophet. Necrolite's going to drop his ult on top of the Windrunner. Treant's going to get the last hit on that. And they're going to look to finish off this Kunkka. Ricky's going to get the Necrolite. And then he's just going to run away. Nobody's got dust. Nobody's got sentries. Now he's going to jump on top of this Treant. Going to get that kill for sure. Oh, no. Drops a Leech Seed and Prophet ult comes through doing huge damage. The Leech Seed just enough to keep the Treant alive. Dire's top tower is going to get pushed in by creeps. Prophet's still sitting here mid. Probably gonna look to push this out now. Summon his Treants. Still only level 1 Treants. So unfortunate. Tinker now has his Boots of Travel. He's got maximum laser rocket, tons and tons of burst damage. He's got level 1 March of the Machines. Ricky disconnects. They're going to pause. I imagine that everyone here is going to be kind enough to allow him to reconnect. So I don't think any quick unpause shenanigans are going to happen. Great time to go over items real quick. So, like I said, the Tinker's sitting on his Boots of Travel. Now he's probably going to look to pick up something like a Sheepstick. The Marana has got her Treads, Double Wraith Band, Alacrity. Probably going to be using that to build a Yasha. Pick up a Manta Style. Prophet doesn't have anything really new. And the Necrolite. It's got a headdress. Probably going to be going for a mech. And Treant has drums. Dire team. The Vipers managed to pick up his Yasha. Probably going to see an Ultimate Orb. Farmed up for him to pick up a Manta Style. Windrunner's got Boots. 1 Null Talisman. Magic Wand. Some wards. Great to see those wards. Boots of Elven Skin. Ricky just destroys. So speaking of Ricky, he just destroys this Prophet. B-Ballin manages to TP out. Is this going to be 1 Yasha and then he's just going to end up buying another Blade of Alacrity to make the Diffusal? Not too sure. Just a Perseverance still on Kunkka. He's got his boots now. Still hasn't managed to pick up any of the parts, any of the swords for his Battle Fury. And the Leshrac has the point booster, probably going to be going for a Bloodstone. We'll see if he disassembles those Arcane to make the finalized Bloodstone. Once he gets that Bloodstone, he'll probably look to pick up an Aghanims. Then he'll be able to cast all day. The Ricky and the Leshrac combo manages to get another kill. Leshrac manages to escape. Ricky, being Ricky, Ricky manages to go down. Treant Protector gets a kill on him. Marana, meanwhile, denies a tower. Denies this tier 2, which is nice. Leshrac's gonna just run away there, go heal up. Oh, he's gonna stop this push up here. But he's not in really any danger of dying to creeps, so he'll just do that to push the wave back a bit, get himself a little bit of farm. As far as farm goes, B-Ballin's sitting at 43 and 5. The Tinker sitting at 46 and 7. Prophet sitting 47 and 1, 23 and 1 on the Treant, and 59 and 3 on the Marana. 60-10 for the Viper. He's got 1,000 gold saved up, so we're probably going to be picking up something big pretty soon here. 32 and 7 on the Windrunner, 51 and 3 on the Ricky, but he is 5-3 and 1, 34 and 1 on the Leshrac, and 42 and 3 on the Kunkka. So looking pretty even as far as last hits go. There's 12 and 10, so I imagine the gold's pretty even. Yes, just sitting on the 2K mark. Experience is actually in the Radiant's favor, just under 1,000. So it's definitely a close game. Everyone's just kind of sitting out here. Ricky's got himself some illusions, so him and Kunkka are going to look to push things out. Viper coming in the flank to help that out, just in case they run into some nasties. But I don't imagine they will. He's about 1,000 gold away from picking up that Ultimate Orb, and then just a little bit to pick up the recipe for his Manta. Shackle Shot gonna go out, not gonna latch. Ricky picks up a Haste Rune. They are going to find the Treant here. Treant is gonna Nature's Guise himself, and then the Illusion's just looking to do a little harass, deny him any jungle. I'm going to spill water all over myself. Ricky manages to kill the Nature's Prophet. Arrow's going to land on the Windrunner. She is definitely going down. Tinker. It's always annoying when you pop your ult as Necrolite and you know it's going to be kill, but then someone pops something like laser or rockets and ends up stealing it from you, and you just ended up wasting mana and a cooldown. Viper Ricky gonna fall back here. They might, yeah, they're gonna jump on top of this Tinker here. He is going down. Overgrowth is gonna be popped on the Viper here, but he's just going to look to pound in auto attacks. Prophet ult's gonna come through, push the lane, not really do much else. Treant's gonna manage to escape here, manages to avoid breaking the trees unnecessarily. Nature's Prophet gets a kill on the Leshrac top. Leshrac doing a little bit of overextending. I imagine the Mirana probably launched an arrow as well. Let's check the cooldowns. Yep, so I imagine that was an arrow that was launched there. Probably hit Leshrac. She's still sitting on her Yasha, still trying to farm up that ultimate orb. Ricky manages to find the Treant doing some more jungling. He's gonna pick up Rubsum the Giant and a Yasha. Finish one of the items. You've got the gold to pick up the Diffusal. Diffusal on Ricky is huge. You drop your smoke screen, you diffusal them. They are super slow, they can't cast, you are just chewing through their mana, and basically there's no escape unless you have something like a push stick. Which, has anyone picked up yet? The Radiant team, nope. I'm hoping that that's what Prophet is looking to do with the Staff of Wizardry, but considering he also has an Ogre Club, he's probably looking to get an Aghanims, which is going to be the big mistake. Ricky is going to be able to just jump on top of anybody, slow them inside the cloud, and they're really not going to be able to do a whole lot about it. And then he's just going to be able to pound that backstab in. I wish it would show how much damage he's actually gaining from backstab. But he picks up that Yasha. He's got the gold to pick up another Blade of Alacrity now. So I imagine he's going to do that. Then farm up the 550 gold he needs to finish off the Diffusal. Any other big items? No. Viper still doesn't have his ultimate orb. Kunkka still doesn't have any other new items. Vitality booster, he could disassemble these arcanes so that he could pick up his soul booster, but he will probably wait until he has the other pieces of the Bloodstone, namely the Ring of Health and the Void Stone. Stun gonna land on the Treant Protector, and Power Shot gonna come through, do some damage to the Mirana. Quarterstaff sitting on the Windrunner. This builds into so many items, I'm not even gonna try to guess. I want to say that is going to go into a Force Staff, because Force Staff is fantastic on Windrunner. Bit of Power Shot, gonna go through, scout it out, not really finding anything. Ricky is gonna come through here, looking to find something. They have a Gem of True Sight, that's huge. They managed to pop Overgrowth on just Ricky. Normally, I would say a waste. Boat's gonna hit. They are invised by Mirana. They want to just pick off this Ricky and then leave. That was huge. Ricky has been just stomping all over them. So popping an Overgrowth just to get him, not a waste at all. Treant's gonna stealth himself. Look to do a bit of scouting out himself. Windrunner is really squishy here. She needs to be super careful. Tinker could just walk up to her. Laser Rocket. Windrun does not dodge that. That's exactly what's going to happen here. Laser Rocket doesn't quite get the kill. Leech Seed dropped on. It only makes you immune to auto attacks. Does not make you magic immune. So that was a bit of a mistake on her part. Leshrac, Kunkka sitting here. Experience closing in even more. And 3,000 gold roughly, but it's been sitting there steady. So like I said earlier, it's going to favor the Radiant in the long run, because it is not going to be as much of an impact as it did in the early game. The percentage advantage of this Dire team is going to close up even more and more. The Claymore picked up for that Battle Fury, just needs the Broadsword now. Mirana's going to pick up the Ultimate Orb for her Manta Style. Viper has his Manta Style, so he finally managed to pick that up. Ricky sitting on the other Blade of Alacrity. He's about 300 gold away from getting that Diffusal, and then the Reign of Terror will begin. Mech finished on the Necrolite, so now he'll probably look to get himself a little tankier. That's generally how Necrolite is played. You get yourself nice and tanky, and then you're able to just walk in there, get yourself some mana regen. You're able to just walk in, spam those Death Pulses, heal yourself up with an Aghanim's on this Nature's Prophet. He's looking to... He'll manage to TP out. This Ricky's going to be in trouble, but the Treant is not around. He is the one with the Gem of True Sight. He's got himself Gem, Drums, and that's about it. Tinker has a Staff of Wizardry, or a Mystic Staff, sorry. Gonna be looking to do a Sheep Stick. This Windrunner is still super squishy, under 1,000 health. And this Ricky's just going for it. What about the Leshrac? Where is the Leshrac? He's sitting on a Ring of Health, so he's, yeah, like I figured, he's probably going to farm up the Voidstone, get himself the Perseverance, then disassemble the Arcane, so that he can get... Viper's going to go down here. That was a bit reckless, but he's going to get the Mirana. Are they going to be able to get the Kunkka? Sprout. Sprout lands. Leech Seed going to come out. And that's going to do... Oh, Rocket's going to come through. Not going to be able to do it. Laser comes through. Manages to finish that off. Ricky. Ooh. Oh, Shackle Shot lands.
You had it coming.
That was great. Some good exchanges. 2 for 2. So they managed to stay even. And that's something that the Radiant team can hope for. They definitely don't want to have fights where they lose. They don't want to have fights that are 3-1 or something like that. It would be nice to see more warding up for them. Or for anyone, period. There's just no warding happening at all. You definitely want to have some sitting here, or even in here, so you can keep an eye on Roshan. You want to keep an eye on the jungles, so Wart's sitting in here, or in here. Great idea too. Want to be able to catch them out when they're looking to farm the jungle to get a little bit of an advantage. About 300 gold till Leshrac. Oh, arrow's gonna land on Leshrac. Mirana's gonna drop a Star Call, or Star Storm, or whatever the hell. Yeah, Star Storm is what it's called now. Whew. She's looking to still pick up that Manta Style. Unfortunately, sitting at 600 gold. Viper gets a kill on the... This Kunkka likes to run his mouth a little bit. But it looks like that was Ricky, Kunkka, and Viper jumping all on top of the Prophet. Hope Overgrowth's going to be popped on the Ricky. Are they going to be able to have some follow-up? No, he's going to Blink Strike away. The Torrent hits nothing. Shackle Shot lands on Treant. Treant's going to go down. Necrolite's going to probably go down here as well. So that was unfortunate. That was a bit of a reckless dive. And then they're just going to clear up. They're going to jump on top of this. Diffusal goes on top of the Tinker. Smokescreen goes on top. Ricky's just going to destroy the Tinker. This Ricky is starting to get scary. He is 8-4. The Viper is 8-2. 1-7 Prophet. This is why you don't go Aghanim Scepter on Prophet first. You want something like a Mech, or even go Hand of Midas and then rush something like a Sheep Stick or an Orchid. Windrunner gets the last hit on that tower. Ricky is chasing after this Prophet. He's going to pop his ult, and then he's just going to get jumped on top of. Will Ricky be able to get it? Yes, now he can manage to stealth. He's got only a 1.5 second fade time, so great kill picked up by him. He's got another Yasha, probably going to look to pick up a Manta Style now. Windrunner's, yeah, sitting on a Force Staff, eating a Clarity to get her mana up a little bit. She may pick up a mech now. A lot of Windrunners end up going for mech. Bloodstone finished on the Leshrac. He did disassemble the boots. Now he's going to be looking to pick up phase boots. This is very common. With the Bloodstone, now he has mana regen for days. So now what he can do is toss on Edict, toss on Pulse Nova, use the phase boots to keep up to everybody, and just chase them down. Looks like an Aghanim Scepter being worked on by the Necrolite. That's fine. It increases the damage, and then ends up increasing the reducing the mana cost and reducing cooldown. So it's great, especially if you're looking to just throw it off for stuns, throw it off for a bit of some damage on low health people. Double damage on the Kunkka. That was a really random. I don't know what that that torrent was about. They're gonna get Overgrowth. Marana manages to stealth or leap away. The Treant manages to drop the stealth on her. She's going to just run away, dodges a torrent there. This Kunkka is just hilarious. Almost manages to pick up the kill on the Marana. Finds the Tinker. Tinker rockets lasers. Marana turns around for one hit. Then they get a kill on Leshrac. Definitely a great fight as far as the Radiant is concerned. Ricky's stalking around looking to finish somebody off. Still 700 gold away from the ultimate orb for his Manta Style. He's just going to TP top.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Keep this Prophet from pushing this out. Let the Treants do a bit of damage. It is not in deny range. Now it is. Ricky's going to finish denying that. So a bit of a flub. Prophet's going to get... Oh my. Oh my. Prophet's ult. The Aghanim Scepter doing work. He's going to get the kill on the Ricky. Going to get himself a Gem of True Sight. So, of course, as soon as I say that it's a bad item choice, it gets something big like a kill on a Ricky and then a gem for them. I believe that is the second gem for them, which is great. It denies the gem from them. They can't... The Radiant team can now ward without fear. It's going to force them to pick up another gem so that they can see stuff like Marana ult and wards. Kunkka Viper sitting down here. 3 looking to push this out. Prophet still sitting on basic boots. March of the Machine's going to come through, clear this creep wave up. Boat's going to come through, hit nobody. Take out a ranged creep and do a bunch of damage to Treants. Tidebringer going to finish those off. Bit of a waste. Oh! Unfortunately, he drops the... X marks the spot on an illusion. Windrunner's gonna pop. Run away. Ricky's gonna TP in. They could definitely tell that it was Ricky when he TP'd and then nothing happened. He gets Overgrowth, and now Marana's gonna finish him off. Hopefully. Split Earth misses. Necronomicon picked up on the Necrolite. He's gonna drop a mech. They're gonna look to finish this push off. Split Earth Torrent gonna clear out the creep wave, do a bunch of damage. And what is nice is this Dire team has a good amount of creep clearing with Power Shot, with Lightning, with Split Earths, with Torrents. Manta Style's gonna be popped. Power Shot's going to clear those out. Split Earth and Torrent's going to clear out the rest of the creep wave. But they're going to look to finish it off. Marana manages to get the last hit on that. Edict's going to be popped on the Leshrac. activates Pulse Nova just to make sure that nothing happens, that he doesn't get jumped on top of. Prophets look, meanwhile, pushing out top. Ricky gets a kill mid lane on the
middle tower is under attack.
Tinker. Most likely just what I've been saying. Prophet now also has a Necronomicon. But just a jump on top using that defusal. Has not upgraded it yet, which is a good thing. You want to use all of those charges before you upgrade. It'll give you more charges again. Marana manages to get a solo kill, diving after the Leshrac. Probably dropped an arrow. Which, here comes Treant to keep her safe. Windrunner tries to, I'm guessing, force staff the Ricky forward, but instead just force staffs him to the side. Necronomicon level 2 picked up on the Prophet here. It gives him some great push power. Once he gets level 3, it'll also give True Sight, so we can hand that gem off to somebody else. Because whenever he thinks Ricky is around, he can just pop that Necronomicon, give himself True Sight, start pounding attacks in.
Pull roots and run.
Gonna summon more Treants. Do just a bit of jungling here. Jungle's fairly cleared out. The easy camp's gonna have some stuff in it. Gonna have a Kobold Taskmaster and a bunch of Kobold Tunnelers. Windrunner's gonna be laying some wards. We'll see how long that lasts before someone picks it up. Prophet might actually end up getting that if he goes to check for a rune at 38. Windrunner still sitting on the same items. A Morbid Mask picked up on this Ricky. He's just looking to get the Yasha for now, give himself a bunch of attack speed. Now he's going to be getting himself some lifesteal so that he can go one-on-one against some of these people. Viper has a Demon Edge picked up, give himself a good bit of damage boost. He's got max corrosive skin now, so it gives him some good magic resistance, gives him a slow whenever someone attacks him, help with that kind of tanky aspect of him. Big push happening mid here. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet's doing a split push, and Viper is actually going to be split pushing top. Are they going to continue with this? They can clear out creep waves like no tomorrow. Starstorm, Death Pulse, then a bunch of auto attacks. TP is going to happen top. And Ricky is going to look to stop this. Nature's Prophet. Ooh. He tried to sprout the Ricky out, but it kept him inside. Then he tried to TP out, use his own teleport out, and the Ricky was able to just pound auto attacks in. Looks like Tinker's going to be doing some ancients. Necrolight's just showing up to get a bit of experience. Aghanim's is finished. So, going to be a bunch of damage on there. Ricky's doing some ancients as well. Looking to just get himself that much more farm. Treant's going to clear out a ward. He's going to move out so that the ancients do in fact spawn. Very evens game so far. It's about a 7,500 experience advantage for the Dire, and about a 3,000-ish gold advantage, which really at 40 minutes into the game isn't much. So it's still anybody's game. Treant picks up a Vanguard, so he'll be able to just get in there. I imagine he'll probably look to pick up a Blink pretty soon here, so that he can do some Blink overgrowths. Viper gets a Monkey King bar. Gonna definitely add good damage. Help with that attack speed. Those mini stuns will be good. Anything else really? Necrolight's got his Aghanims finished. Necronomicon level 2 still sitting on top of the Prophet. Mirana now has a Demon Edge, going for an MKB as well. Avoid the mischance from the Ricky Cloud. Dust picked up on Leshrac. Vlad's finished on the Ricky. Now he's probably going. He's got himself an Ogre Club. Probably looking to finish a BKB. This middle tower is going to go down. Viper gets a kill on the Necrolite. Now they're going to go after the Tinker. Pulse Nova is active. Not going to really hit anybody.
So this is wins.
So they get a tower, but they do a 2-for-0 exchange. I don't know. You be the judge of who won that one. Ricky's Diffusal is now empty, so he'll want to pick up the second recipe. Basically, now he can afford it. At least I do believe so. Yep. So he's going to want to pick up the second recipe so that he can get himself another full set of charges. They might be looking to do Roshan now. Ricky can actually just chew through Roshan if he gets behind him. Drops the Cloud. Ricky really needs to get behind him so that he can... That way he can start doing tons of damage. But they're going to be able to chew through him anyways. Viper gets the Aegis. Ricky eats an arrow. 5 seconds. Not going to really do it. They're not going to be able to jump in on that, though. Unfortunately. With the entire Dire team sitting there.
Dire's top tower is
The Radiant are definitely on the back foot. They're 6 kills behind. They're about even on towers. Yeah, in fact, they're perfectly even on towers. So it's going to be probably... First person to get a Rax is definitely going to be sitting at a huge advantage. And then with some smart plays, we'll start snowballing from there. The second Javelin picked up. So get very, very close to that MKB.
Let them be.
In fact, it has the MKB. So that's that finished. Probably going to look to pick up something like an M or a BKB now. So to dodge all of the the several stuns that are on this Dire team, avoid getting diffuseled so that she can leap away. Avoid getting the Ricky Cloud so that, again, she can still leap away. Leap is a huge part of Mirana's survivability.
Warriors of the wood.
And it's, if you can silence a Mirana, you definitely put her in a rough position. Necrolite has a plate mail. Probably going to be looking to pick up a Shiva's Guard now. The ultimate orb for that Mystic Stick, or that Sheep Stick finished. But another 200 gold from the Void Stone. And that'll be a good pickup. You can definitely cause some havoc with a Sheep Stick on Tinker. You Sheep Stick somebody and then rearm, do a bunch more damage, Sheep Stick them again. Just still sitting on top of the same items for the Treant. And Prophet has finished his Necro 3. So now he's going to give True Sight. He's going to be able to do quite a bit of damage with that. Viper goes down. Going to get revived. Viper's going to manage to get a kill on the Tinker. Tinker gets a kill on Leshrac. Mirana manages to finish off the Viper. So far, 1 for 3 technically, because they also got the Aegis out of that.
And run.
So I would not be surprised to see a hard push. Who has buyback? Viper does not have buyback. Leshrac can buy back. Leshrac should probably buy back here. Because you're going to have 4 people against 3. They are going to have defender's advantage though. So they will be able to probably hold this off, especially with how much creep clearing ability they have. Shackle's gonna land on the Marana and the Necrolite. Leech Seed gonna be dropped on
Dire's bottom tower is under
the Shrag. X marks the spot. The Torrent is a little early. Treant's gonna end up dying. Boat's gonna land on the Marana. Marana's gonna pop her ult. Do they have... Oh, they're gonna get the Marana anyways. I wasn't sure if they had any kind of true sight, but what could have been a blind Split Earth lands, and the Pulse Nova will finish it off.
is under attack.
Battle Fury Lothar's finished on the Kunkka. That'll let him do some good damage. Still just sitting on some wards. Ricky gets a kill on the Tinker. Boots of Travel picked up on the Viper. Mithril Hammer. So yeah, definitely going to be going for a BKB. That'll definitely help him dodge. Is Overgrowth superior magic? I do not believe so, so it'll help him avoid that. He gets himself a double damage. So now he's looking for blood now. He's just going to be walking around looking to finish somebody off. They did about half of the health of the tower in damage. Oh, Necrolite. Necrolite, you are in trouble here. That's a dead Necrolite. Prophet is smart, manages to cancel that TP, was trying to come in to save. Knew that if he finished that TP, it was just going to be a second kill for them. Viper pushing this lane out. Ricky gonna look to jump on top of somebody. Jump on the top of this Treant. If Shackle's gonna land, Power Shot's gonna finish that off. They're gonna get this tier 2 tower.
Under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Are they gonna keep this push going though? 2 are dead for at least 30 seconds. Necrolite cannot buy back. Treant cannot buy back. So this Marana is in some trouble. Manages to leap away before the cloud goes down. Ricky taking a bunch of tower hits. Should not be happening. BKB for recipe finished. So that will be coming out to Ricky in any moment.
Under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification is dropped. Might have been a bit of a waste. Tinker's gonna go down here. Now they should be able to freely push this. Focus Fire is dropped. Kill all. Necrolite manages to ult. Kill the Windrunner. Kunkka's gonna go down as well. Arrow's gonna come through. Almost hits the Viper. Viper and Ricky turn onto the Marana. Get themselves another kill. Ricky manages to blink away. So should be able to just fall back for now. 10 kill advantage. Momentum definitely going into the Dire's favor. Trying to get the kill on the Prophet, or with the Prophet ult. 25,000 experience advantage. And probably about an 8,500 gold advantage. Creeping up on 50 minutes here now. Definitely a long game, was even for a good long while. Dire's definitely taken the advantage, though. With that said, the Radiant is not out of this. They've got a Marana who can do a good of work. If this Treant can get a blink, that could definitely make for some big plays, some big blink overgrowths. Overgrowth does tons of damage. 300 damage in an AoE, also roots. You can't move, you can't attack. Looks like a Manta being picked up on the Nature's Prophet. He understands that he needs to start taking kind of a semi-carry role to try and control this. But he's going to die to Nether Toxin on the Viper. That's definitely going to set himself behind. Viper's got MKB finished. 3,200 gold saved up. Is he going to go for something... I honestly don't know what he'll pick up now. Probably more damage. Maybe something like a BKB would not be a bad idea. Something like a Desolator to just pound those attacks in even more. Take advantage of the relatively low armor. 16 armor. 10 armor. 14. 13. and 29. So never mind, they are not a low armor, but a Desolator would not be a bad choice just to up the armor of them already. Necrolite manages to TP out. They get a kill on the Kunkka. They're going to be chasing this. They want this Riki dead. Do they have a gem? No. Invis. Oh, Windrunner gets a kill on, or Mirana gets a kill on the Windrunner. They're going to get a double kill on the Shrek. That's the kind of fight that they definitely need to help bring them back into this game. Are they going to be able to make a push out of this? Viper's coming towards mid. He probably should be careful. Reaver going to be picked up. Probably looking to get a heart. Nature's Prophet manages to get a Manta. They're looking to do a big push mid here, I imagine. Necrolite has a gem. He's sitting on the plate mail still. About a 600 gold off the Mystic Staff for that Shivas. You got Riki looking to stop this push. He has his MKB. It's got 5 seconds before it's off cooldown. Will he look to jump in on things? He is level 25. His highest level in this game, I believe. Yep. Followed right behind by the Viper, who's 24. They are going to look to jump on top of this. Mirana, is there a gem? Is there a gem? No, there is not. Mirana ults just in time, manages to escape. They get distracted by her illusions. She leaps to high ground and just runs away. And that is actually stuck. We'll have to wait a little bit till cooldown comes up. They're going to jump on top of the Riki. Well, Riki jumps on Necrolite. Necrolite pops the mech. Sheepstick being picked up on the Tinker, being used to save the Necrolite. So an 8 kill shortage. 8,000 gold experience or advantage for the Dire, and just over probably about a 22,000 gold or experience advantage. Blah 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 blah. But they are going to get this middle tower. Viper's going to get that. Overgrowth is popped. Boat's going to come through, hit 3 of them. Split Earth is going to land on Tinker. Tinker's probably going to go down. Riki jumps in, gets that kill, pops his BKB. Going to look to jump on top of the Necrolite. He pops mech, not going to be enough. They're going to get the Leshrac here. Gem is on the ground. They will look to probably just finish the racks off. Unless Treant comes in here. Treant's going to go down. They're trying to get this Windrunner. Necrolite manages to get it, but dies. Riki is pounding attacks in. Gonna die to the Mirana. So that's a 3 for 3. Prophet buys back.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That was a really late glyph. Prophet buys back. Looks to even things up. Windrunner buys back. We're gonna look to clear this out with power shots. Great play. Manta Style is popped. Gonna put some attacks into the Kunkka. He's just... Oh, he's got a Crystallis now. So he's gonna be able to do some Lothars. Tidebringer. Huge damage. Crits, possibly. Windrunner manages to deny that tower. Back to a 10 kill advantage. Tier 3 down for both teams. These racks did take damage, but they're gonna regen, so who knows, might not really make all that much of a difference. The Dire overstayed their welcome just a little bit. Just past 55 minutes, long game. Radiant's gonna look to do Roshan. Torrent's gonna scout him out. Arrow's gonna come through, miss. Kunkka's got his ghost ship up. They're gonna give up on this Roshan. They know that they have been found out. Leshrac's gonna come through, take a whole bunch of burst from them. Now the rest of the team's in. Viper's got his heart, so he's gonna be able to just sit there, start pounding attacks in. Overgrowth's gonna be popped on just him. Shackle Shot lands on 2. Boat's gonna land on those 2. Focus Fire is coming through on the Tinker. Do they have stealth detection? Does not look like it. But they're gonna be able to turn around and take This point booster on Leshrac. Probably going to be looking to get an Aghanims.
Roshan has
Roshan dies to the Dire. Ricky gets it this time. 2,100 gold saved up. Probably going to be the ultimate orb for that Manta style so that he can use that Yasha for something. And then he will basically be built. And when you do not want a fully built Ricky, that will shred through you like no tomorrow. Even without backstab, he 3 shots creeps, 2 shots the ranged creeps. Mirana just kind of sitting here. I don't really know what she's looking to do. Ricky's going to go for a walk. He's going to find a DD. That is super dangerous. He is going to hit incredibly hard. He's just going to kind of wait and see, let his team scout it out, or is he going to let the Viper pick it up? No, he's going to pick it up. Now he's going to go for a walk. He's going to go hunting for somebody. He's going to take a bunch of Ancients. 4 shots, the big Ancients. 3 shots, the small Ancients. Is doing over 300 damage. In fact, he's doing over 400 damage a hit. That is basically like having a Divine Rapier in your inventory. Oh, Ricky goes to jump in. He gets overgrowth. He gets lasered. He pops his BKB. He's going to go down. That is Aegis. That is his rune. Where is his team? Torrent's going to fall in. Boat coming in. Boat's going to hit. No. Oh, Boat's going to hit the Mirana. Oh, no. That was a shackle shot between Mirana and Prophet. They get a kill on Kunkka. But Ricky gets a kill on the Treant. Viper's going to get a kill on the... Prophet's going to get a kill on the Ricky. Ricky's going to buy back. They're going to get these racks. And unfortunately, looks like we are nearing the end of this game. They're going to take this tier 3. They're going to look to take a second set of racks. Viper's just going to be able to turn around on this Mirana. Get that kill, no problem. Splitterth is actually going to get that last hit. B-Ball in some trouble. Shackle Shot's going to be used for the mini stun. These racks are going to go down. B-Ball calls good game. So, hey, they held out for a good long while. That was, yeah, fantastic Tinker. He did really well. He had his sheep stick. He's probably going to be looking to pick up something like a Orchid. Would not be a bad choice. But they're just going to push this out to win now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, this Kunkka likes to try and talk smack. But I think the Tinker didn't. Yeah, he did fine. This Mirana is just, like Mirana not getting any survivability, really. No BKB. Instead goes for an Eagle Song when you are already behind. Butterfly is not the item you want to be looking to pick up. 1 base tower is still sitting up, but 2 siege, 2 catapults.
Radiant's middle tower.
March of the Machines is going to finish that off. We are officially at 1 hour. Long game. Almost over, though. Especially, like, it's not hard, even without the replay timer. On when you've got 2 racks down, you haven't taken a single set of racks, and one of your base towers is down. It's not hard to see that things are in some bad news bears. Treant's gonna be looking to pick up a pipe. Manta so the Manta's finished. 3k gold. They probably could use... Oh no, they have a Manta. Sentries being purchased. Fortunately, still can't get that Mystic Staff. Prophet looking to backdoor this here. His creeps Kunkka taking a bunch of damage from killing the melee necro creep. When you do, it causes a bunch of pure damage to whoever gets the killing blow. Prophet ult's gonna come through, do a bunch of damage. I would really like to see a blink on this. Looks like they're just gonna push out this bottom set of racks and then push with super creeps. I don't really see a reason why they won't be able to do this. They've got 4 here. Viper's gonna jump in. Overgrowth's gonna be dropped on the Viper. Ricky jumps in, BKB active. They're gonna get that kill on the Viper, but they're gonna get a Necrolite kill. They're gonna jump on top of the Tinker. Leshrac gets killed instead. Ricky jumps out. They actually managed to hold this off. Bit of damage done to the tower, but that's not a big deal. It will regen ever so slowly. They are holding this off. It's always great to see when solid defenses are being able to be done like this. I don't really think anything new. Kunkka is going to drop. X marks the spot. Doesn't really do anything. Arrow's going to come through. Hit absolutely nobody. Orchid finished on the Windrunner. Great pickup. Gonna help with their burst. And Ricky's got his ultimate orb. Looking to just get the last little bit for his Manta. And he might get a 6th item. He might just save that for TP scrolls and Aegises. Windrunner gonna teleport back to base. Ricky gonna do some jungling. Almost got his Manta style. Kunkka is going to be hoping that there is scraps.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Radiant gets their courier killed. That is unfortunate. I don't know if they were using it to scout out something and someone spotted it, or if that was a misplay, someone bringing it to the secret shop, or what. But that is rather unfortunate. I think they should just buy E-Blades. It's great. Best item in the game. E-Blade boost that torrent power shot damage. Prophet ult's gonna come through to clear the creep wave out. Doesn't quite kill it all. We definitely get a good amount of damage. I am sorry for yawning. I am probably gonna go for a nap after I finish recording this. I was not expecting this game to go quite this long. But we are almost over here. Butterfly finished on the Mirana. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, when the Mirana has been getting jumped on, she's just got under 2,000 health. She does good damage, sure, but when you've just been getting pounced on, is it really worth it? Siege units coming through, doing some more damage. With this creep wave, they are probably going to look to finish it off. Yeah, they're just going to jump on top of it. Glyph is going to be popped. Overgrowth is going to be popped. I don't know if it's going to help. Nope, tower's going to go down. Viper's going to get that kill. Mirana's ult is going to be popped, but these racks are going down. Ricky's going to super creeps. And that is going to be game. Well fought by the Radiant, but they just couldn't hold it out against the super carry potential of this hardcore damage Viper, who ended up getting a heart to make himself a prime target and able to absorb that damage. And the Ricky, who just went all out, destroy you. I am Ricky. You don't get best. Mirana manages to get a kill on the Windrunner. Ricky manages to move slightly to the side and avoid that arrow. Being a little reckless here, but Stealth's going to reactivate. He's going to be absolutely fine. Prophet's going to TP in to hopefully find him, but alas, nothing. So it looks like they're going to go heal up. Aghanim's BKB finished on the Leshrac. He is also level 25. Daedalus Hyperstone on the Kunkka. He's probably going to look to finish an AC. But honestly, when you've got Daedalus Lothar's Butterfly or Battle Fury Hyperstone on a Kunkka who hasn't really been doing all that well, things are pretty much done. Roshan's back up. I imagine they'll take Roshan and then just do one last final push. Ricky's just gonna look to finish him off, pops the Manta, but yeah, Roshan instantly kills those. Now here comes Viper. All of those mini stuns. That's just gonna cleave through
Roshan
it.
has fallen to the Dire.
Ricky's gonna pick up the Aegis. No. Kunkka's gonna drop a TP scroll, pick up the cheese. And then they're just gonna group up mid for one final push. And this will most likely be the team fight that ends the game. Manta's back up. BKB popped by Ricky. Overgrowth is popped. I guess the root aspect of it does go through BKB. Good to know. Ricky's gonna go be a little ballsy. Viper's gonna finish the tower off. Ricky's gonna use himself as bait, basically using the fact that he has Aegis as something to allow them to focus them. Kunkka gets a kill on the Prophet. Viper buys back.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Tinker gets killed. Mirana's gonna get jumped on. Very GG. That was wonderful to watch, and I enjoyed watching some of those plays.
Dire victory.
I hope you enjoyed it. I'm now going to be a lot more picky about what I actually record, so I'm going to be trying to bring you... they start talking about how it was easy, but no, that was definitely a well-played game. I'm really glad, and I'm going to be trying to bring you higher quality games like this instead of just random stomps. So I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Blightwind. Please subscribe if you want to. I'm going to be definitely doing more of these videos in the future. Leave a like, leave a favorite if you enjoyed it. And please leave in the comments how I can improve. I want to improve, bring you guys the kind of content you want. So please let me know, and I hope you've enjoyed things. I will see you folks in the future.